á'islak, á'islak, oatmas, oatmas.
Now we'll take a look at retracted vowels. So retracted vowels are different than regular vowels. And if you want to know how, take a look at this word retracted. So retracted is another word for taken back. So a retracted vowel is like a regular vowel, but the position of your tongue changes. So instead of your tongue being more towards the front of your mouth, it's actually moving towards the back. So we'll take a look at the two retracted vowels that you will see in á'islak. The first retracted vowel is the letter I, and you'll notice the I is not alone. It's not by itself. There is an apostrophe in front of it. It changes the sound of that I to an A sound. So an English word we can use as an example of that is the word plate. So an apostrophe followed by an I sounds like the A in plate. The other retracted vowel is U. So U normally makes an oo sound, but when it has an apostrophe in front of it, it sounds more like O. And the word we can use as an example of that in English is boat. So again, I'll draw the chart showing tongue placement in the mouth. So here we have the front of our mouth, the back. Here we have the upper part, the top of your mouth. Here we have the lower part, the bottom. So there's two specific letters we're going to take a look at here today. And these are the letter I. It has an apostrophe right in front of it. And the letter U. Again, with an apostrophe in front of it. So whenever you see an apostrophe in front of an I, this tells you that it's going to change the sound of that letter. So normally an I sounds like E. The word I used in the previous video is geeg. That makes an E sound, but the apostrophe changes it to an A sound. So that's like the word á'islak, which means eagle. So you see the I comes after an apostrophe, so that tells you this is no longer an E sound, it's not á'islak. The apostrophe tells us it's making an A sound, á'islak. And the letter U, a normal U, makes an oo sound. When there's an apostrophe in front of it, it makes an O sound. So this is like the word oatmas. So oatmas means big. So the apostrophe basically serves two purposes. One thing that it does is it changes the sound of the letter I or the letter U if it comes after it. The other thing that it does is an apostrophe is considered to be a consonant. This is important to know because in á'islak words do not start with vowels. So we can't have á'islak just by itself because I is a vowel. And we can't put a letter in front of it or else it'll change the meaning. So putting an apostrophe in front of it serves as kind of a substitute consonant. So once we put an apostrophe in front of it, it's considered to be a consonant, so it can start a word. Consonants start words. Vowels don't. And it also tells us the sound of this I is going to change. So apostrophe I says A. Apostrophe U says O. And you'll notice in the previous video, this is where the letter combination AU was. It's exactly the same place because it's the same sound. It's a different way of producing that sound. And I'm using an apostrophe as an example. Keep in mind, this is one example. There are other symbols that produce the same effect. If they come in front of an I or a U, it will change the sound of that vowel. So just be aware of that. Just keep that in mind. I could go into all of the different symbols, but for now, I think just be aware of the fact that the letters I and U can change if there's an apostrophe or other symbol in front of it. Wa.